Hello everyone, I will present our work CodeBrain, Virtual Full Stack Scanning of Brain MRI via Imputing Any Quantized Code. The goal of this work is to enable unified brain MRI modality imputation. Given an incomplete MRI modality set, CodeBrain can impute the missing modalities and produce a virtual full stack MRI set. MRI is widely used, and different protocols provide complementary information about anatomy and pathology. However, it still largely relies on separate acquisition protocols. Each usually provides one specific qualitative biomarker at a time, so capturing all relevant modalities is time-consuming and costly. Some protocols, such as contrast imaging, may introduce potential health risks. Therefore, imputing missing modalities from available incomplete scans is highly desirable. This motivates the idea of virtual full-stack scanning. Existing deep learning methods have made promising progress in MRI modality imputation. For example, transformer-based models use modality prompts or queries to synthesize missing modalities, while diffusion-based models use conditional generation to model different missing modality scenarios. These methods show strong synthesis capability. However, many of them still rely on global conditions, such as binary indicators or learnable queries, to specify which modalities are available or missing. Such global conditions may not be sufficient to capture the region-level variability and cross-modality relationships in brain MRI. Another line of work adopts a divide-and-conquer strategy. Some methods distinguish single-input and multiple-input scenarios, while others design hierarchical latent fusion or modality-specific modules to handle different modality combinations. Although these designs can improve flexibility, they often introduce additional modality-specific components. As the number of modalities increases, the number of possible input-output combinations also grows rapidly. This makes the model harder to scale and limits its generalizability across different datasets and imaging protocols. To address these limitations, we propose CodeBrain. The key idea is to reformulate MRI imputation. Instead of directly synthesizing each missing modality in the pixel space, we first represent the complete MRI modality set as compact region-level quantized codes. Then, any missing modality imputation task becomes a unified code prediction problem. Firstly, we learn a compact representation of the complete set. A posterior encoder maps the complete modality set into FSQ codes. These codes provide a region-level representation of the full MRI set. Meanwhile, a common encoder extracts common features from arbitrary incomplete inputs. The decoder then reconstructs the complete MRI set using both the quantized codes and the common features. Secondly, we train a prior encoder to predict the full-stack codes from incomplete modalities. It predicts the corresponding full-stack codes and then decodes them together with common features to impute the missing modalities. We also introduce a grading-based loss. We formulate it as an ordinal regression problem. This better captures the smooth structure of the code space, where nearby codes tend to represent semantically similar image regions. We first evaluate CodeBrain under diverse imputation scenarios. On both datasets, CodeBrain can handle both one-to-one and many-to-one imputation settings. For example, it can synthesize one missing modality from a single available modality, or use multiple available modalities to recover the missing one. The results show that CodeBrain consistently produces plausible anatomical structures and high-quality imputed scans across different missing modality combinations. This demonstrates the flexibility of the unified full-stack code prediction formulation. We further compare CodeBrain with 5 SOTA unified imputation models. On both datasets, CodeBrain achieves the best mean performance. Qualitatively, CodeBrain generates fewer synthesis errors, especially in challenging regions such as brain tissues and contrast-enhanced tumor areas. This indicates that the proposed region-level code representation can better preserve structural consistency across modalities. We conduct ablation studies to validate the key components of CodeBrain. First, common features are important. Without common features, the reconstruction quality drops significantly because the compact quantized codes alone cannot preserve all image details. Adding common features improves reconstruction performance. Second, the grading loss is also effective. Compared with a standard classification-based code prediction loss, the grading-based design improves imputation performance. This suggests that preserving the ordered structure of the quantized space leads to more stable and accurate code prediction. We further visualize the learned quantized code maps. Interestingly, the codes show clear clustering patterns, even without explicit clustering regularization. These clusters are spatially aligned with coarse anatomical structures in the brain. Moreover, the predicted codes are close to the ground truth codes, showing that Stage 2 can effectively look up the full-stack representation from incomplete inputs. We also study the effect of different condition designs. Binary conditions are too coarse, while continuous conditions are too difficult to predict. In contrast, discrete codes provide a good trade-off between expressiveness and predictability. We further evaluate the clinical value of imputation using downstream brain tumor segmentation. When important modalities such as FLAIR are missing, segmentation performance drops dramatically. However, using code-brain imputed modalities improves segmentation performance and outperforms other imputation methods. It also approaches the upper bound obtained using all real modalities. This shows that code-brain is not only useful for image synthesis, but also beneficial for downstream clinical tasks. Overall, the main idea is to transform complex any-to-any MRI imputation from pixel-level synthesis into a full-stack code prediction problem. Extensive experiments demonstrate that code-brain achieves superior reconstruction and imputation performance and improves downstream brain tumor segmentation. The key take-home message is, a complete brain MRI modality set can be compactly represented by region-level quantized codes, enabling unified, flexible, and clinically useful MRI modality imputation. Thank you.